My bad, everybody. It's been a while right now. It's Diesel. I got a reaction, and I'm talking from right there from the debate that was just earlier, and man, to me, in my opinion, I thought Trump won that one into the debate because Harris, her stuff, it's always I don't know what the hell she's talking about all the time. She's not even talking about anything. She's always just going around it, talking about this and this and this, talking about the border. She don't really want to talk about it. She wants to blame the other side, this and this and this. I have a plan. And the plan, okay, what's the plan? We're waiting for the plan because everything the last 3 years or more, 3.5 years, it got worse and worse. And all they're going to say, oh, because COVID. It's been what? It's been a while now since COVID. It's good. I mean, it's all good now. We're trying to see right now what we're going to do after for the next 4 years. But there's no plan with her, man. So anyways, one thing that they're talking about it, they're saying the biggest thing right there in Ohio that a lot of the immigrants, Haitians, that I guess they're eating a lot of people's animals.
You guys are just sitting up there in suits or something. Like, I really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They're running into... They flipping cars in the middle of the street. You got a bunch of people on a bus getting dropped off at a gas station to come down here. I know a single mom that FaceTimed me this morning at the welfare office that really need something. And it's nothing but immigrants over there. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them and it's going to get bigger and it's only going to get worse. And y'all sitting up there in these chairs, all y'all need to get out here and do something. Y'all making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Y'all need to put on a t-shirt and some Crocs, and then y'all need to come out here in these streets and y'all need to go out here and I'm out here before the police is. Like, y'all need to do something, bro. Y'all really got to stand on business. Y'all getting paid.
And there's a lot of complaints, and it's like this right here.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. As far as rallies are concerned, as far as the reason they go is they like what I say. They want to bring our country back. They want to make America great again. It's a very simple phrase, make America great again. She's destroying this country, and if she becomes president, this country doesn't have a chance of success.
And people are fed up with that, and nobody don't want to talk about it. But the thing is, people say, oh, well, people are not talking about it. They're not talking about it. But they're talking about it right now. They're talking about everything else. It's just that they always just hide it. And it's like people just don't want the facts. They want to be real with it, man. And that's all bad. But anyways, let's watch this right here, okay? Because look at how some people right here, they're going to just say something that doesn't make no freaking... It's just all those liberals, people that just watch, they don't even care, in my opinion. All right, so listen to this real quick, right?
In a community of under 60,000 previous residents, putting a significant strain on our resources and ability to provide ample housing for all of our residents.
Now, Robbie, obviously these reports are unfounded. There's, no proof to this evidence that someone's daughter's friend had their cat eaten by their neighbors who happen to be Haitian. But it's echoing through social media nevertheless. I saw you post that it's like the couch thing, that it's just making the rounds because people find it funny.
That's not funny.
And I think it's okay to find things funny. So I did a lot of research into this yesterday because my timeline was...
So maybe 5 minutes? My bad, I stopped already. 5 minutes? And
literally on X was nothing but AI-generated pictures of Donald Trump protecting little kittens and little ducklings. And there was so much of it, I decided to see where these stories come from. So there's two separate stories that have been conflated and brought together. So on the pet cat killing, eating front. There was a story of one instance of this happening, but it was in a different town in Ohio, and the perpetrator was not a Haitian migrant. It was like some crazy lady who like killed her neighbor's cat. So that story.
See, just that right there. Just show you there's multiple people that's coming right there, the council, right there, and talking about it. We've seen it all the time. And it's just that you can't do nothing, I guess, because they're homeless. I don't know, man. That's just freaking ridiculous, man. Let's keep going.
Got mixed in with what is a true story of residents in that town in Ohio that has seen a massive influx of Haitian migrants complaining that wildlife, birds in the public park, ducks there, were being hunted and killed by the Haitians. I don't know whether that's true or not. It is true that people who live in the community complained and made that claim, but the ducks obviously are not people's pets, right? It's a kind of a different situation. Like we do, I mean, you shouldn't hunt animals in a public park where there's where there isn't hunting broadly available, but I've eaten duck, like white people eat duck, so I was failing to understand the
everybody's
this
ducks.
is terrifying, they're coming here to eat ducks sort of narrative going on. So there's my corrective for what the kitten duck story is.
Yeah, eating people's pets is a stretch. Eating ducks, I believe. People eat ducks all the time. That wouldn't be new or weird. It's like those posts where...
You're from real
people say,
America. You probably know people doing duck hunting.
I know people doing duck hunting. It's true. It happens a lot. Duck Dynasty is a show I watched growing up about a family that literally created a dynasty. They became very wealthy, creating these little devices that you make duck calls with.
Yeah, and those are conservative superheroes.
Yes, yes. And so it seems like this is one of those things that, it's classy when you're rich to eat ducks, but it's pathetic when you're poor. It's just ridiculous. Like camping, like sleeping outside, very classy when you're rich, a fun leisurely activity. But if you're poor, Gavin Newsom's going to come destroy your camp. I think the amount of Haitian immigrants we have and have had over the past...
Okay, I'll stop it right there. That is way different, okay? If you're like gonna go hunting for a duck or another animal, you're going in the woods or wherever it is, that's way different than going to a public park where there's gonna be kids, families over there, or in the community and somebody's killing ducks or cats or whatever else right there. That's not cool, man. Like, okay, look, I'm gonna say this right now. My family, until my grandpa's side, and actually my grandpa, I would just say my grandpa though. What we do is the guys, we're doing for a long time. We go to a farm. We buy a goat and we get it slaughtered, or sometimes we have, because my grandpa used to be a farmer a long time ago, so he knows how to butcher by himself too. But anyways, after that, we go to the house, we go in the back, we try not to see everybody to see that, it's not public, it's in somebody's private, in their house, in the back or something like that, where we're cooking it, eating it, we're hanging out. It's like, so it's kind of like, it could be, last time it was my cousin's birthday. I think it was like his 60th birthday. So it was a birthday in the back, but not public so everybody could see that, because, sometimes my cousin, he bought a goat and he had it for kind of too long in his backyard, and he's like, man, you could have a goat, you could do that, but for you to put it over there and kill it right in front of people right there, cops could come over there and give you a big ticket or get arrested or something right there, okay? But homeless like that and in the public, to see our kids over there, that's way different. Like, we don't want our country to be a third world country, and I guess these people are cool with us to be a third world country. Like, oh yeah, we could just have some homeless over there, go right there in the park or right there in the community, and then just to get a duck and just kill it. Look what they do. They probably grab it by his neck and go kill it. Go over there, cook it right there, and that's like, damn, man, y'all about that life. But I'm not trying to see that. If you have your kids or the family, you don't want to see that. That's for them. What the heck is mad at these people? No common sense now. Shoot, let's keep going. Let's see if there's any more about this.
Past few years is huge, but let's not forget Jean-Bertrand Artiste was the first democratically elected president of Haiti, the United States staged a coup against him. We currently have sent troops via Kenya and the United Nations to Haiti. The United States has been terribly involved with a lot of political activity that's destabilized the
I don't think there's nothing cool with that, but you can see the community people, like people been lived there for years, and they have a big problem about this. There's no, they're going in their garbage, they're stealing whatever is the garbage, whatever it is, some food, whatever, and not even cleaning that. And you know what? That's what it's all. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. You know why? Because it was maybe 3 years ago. So after when everything's into California, it took like over a year until everything is back open and everything. One thing that was crazy about it was homeless people. Homeless people okay, there's always been homeless people where I live, but where I live in my spot, one spot is like the rich people. Oh, people almost say rich, but people are middle high class, and I'm like kind of in the middle next to it too. And it's like in the highway. Now, when I start, sometimes I have to go to like a gym early, and then I have to walk back to the house like 2-3 miles or something. And from the freeway, there are so many homeless people. And homeless people does drugs, and people are so rude. They don't really give a F about this. And people just want, oh, we gotta help them. Dude, these dudes don't want help. They're so rude. They were like shit and throw that over. They'll have a big dookie and throw it. They're just, oh man. And people don't even care. The thing is, when I seen this, because I know I do have family that they're homeless right now because they make their choice, because they just made their choice. They could do something, but they just don't want to. They'd rather just be on drugs or something like that. And basically it's drugs with it. And it's all bad. And we have all these people that's coming to a third world country, like they're saying right here in Ohio, and look at the community are fed up and people are moving out.
What I'm seeing, it is so unsafe in my neighborhood anymore. I have the homeless that were trying to camp out, and I have made concessions with them, and I try to help them the best I can to keep them from trying to squat on my property. But it is so unsafe. I have men that cannot speak English in my front yard screaming at me, throwing mattresses in my front yard, throwing trash in my front yard, and I can't. Look at me, I weigh 95 pounds. I couldn't defend myself if I had to. My husband is elderly, and last night, after living in this home for 45 years, he said, Noelle, guess what? It's time to pack up and move. He said, we can't do this anymore. He said, it's killing both of us mentally. I don't understand what you expect of us as citizens. I mean, I understand they're here under temporary protected status, and you're protecting them, and I understand that our city services are overwhelmed and understaffed. But who's protecting us? If we're protecting them, who's protecting me? I want out of this town. I am sorry. Please give me a reason to stay.
But look, we got these people right there, like these two right there. They don't care, man. We have to fight back. We gotta make our country back again, man. And everybody, if you want to come in, I would say do the right thing to come in. To make the country better. That's why you think about other countries. There's other countries that be third world countries, but now it's like a lot of their 2 years. And we have all these freaking people coming over here. That's why I don't like going some places now too, because it's all freaking dirty in places now, man. But anyways, tell me what you think about this, man. Think they're just tripping, or you think, well, no, you're just thinking too much? I don't know. I just want to see in the comments, man. All right. So it's hit me up right there on comments right now. Like, subscribe, show love. All right, peace.